Hello guys. North Korea is a country ruled by Kim Jong-un, and this country is considered the most isolated country in the world because it is. North Korea is a very disturbing country, mostly for its leader Kim Jong-un and past leaders who have made the country basically a prison to live in. It all started when Japan ruled Korea until the Soviet advance south of the 38th parallel was stopped during World War II. It is interesting that North Korea and South Korea used to be a full country called Korea with no border and was ruled by Japan. After World War II ended, Korea split into two countries, North Korea and South Korea, with the Soviet Union supporting the North and USA supporting the South, and basically their government. And when Soviet and USA could not agree, that's when the country split into two countries with different governments. So that is the main reason why North Korea is so old-fashioned and all the roads are bad and bumpy and destroyed. And with a population of 23 million people, Pyongyang is full of prisoners. USA supporting South Korea is basically South Korea. That's why South Korea is so advanced with its technology, and South Korea is so free to live, and everyone there loves it. Kim Il-sung was North Korea's first leader, and he was established back in 1948. I've done research, and Kim Il-sung was apparently the most effective leader of North Korea, and that he was very, very smart. Kim Il-sung died in 1994 due to a heart attack. Kim Il-sung's son, Kim Jong-il, became leader of North Korea, and Kim Jong-il was an evil leader because of the rules he had made against humanity in North Korea. So yeah, he was a bad leader, but not as bad as North Korea's current leader. Kim Jong-il died in 2011 from a heart attack, and his son, I'm sure we all know, was Kim Jong-un. North Korea really started getting bad in the 90s, when North Korea's economy started getting poor and the whole country was falling. Now that we know how the country started, it's time to delve into North Korea itself. North Korea is famous for the rules in the country that Kim Jong-un created, and I think it shows just how evil Kim Jong-un is. Kim Jong-un's uncle had disagreed with a decision from Kim Jong-un, and Kim Jong-un had his uncle executed. So yeah, I think that shows just how crazy Kim Jong-un really is. And it wasn't just his uncle. Kim Jong-un also had his brother executed. This guy is mad in the head. North Korea is so poor because of Kim Jong-un. Have you noticed how fat that guy is? He has so much money and doesn't use it on the country, but himself and his fat ass when he's stuffing himself on a 7-course meal. North Korea does not have a religion because people in North Korea are basically supposed to believe that Kim Jong-un is their god. If you don't understand how bad North Korea really is, then this might change your mind. In North Korea, men can only have 10 hairstyles and women can only have 18. That's 28 altogether. And get this, Kim Jong-un's haircut is not on the list for hairstyles. I mean, no one would want your hairstyle anyways, Kim Jong-un, okay? But yeah, you're a douchebag. Kim Jong-un, I really didn't mean that. Please do not nuke my country. I really love Ireland. Please don't. Okay, another fact is, if you are living in North Korea, you cannot leave the country. And if you live in a house, and the reason I said if, is because loads of people in North Korea don't have houses and eat grass like a horse because of Kim Jong-un. But if you do have a house, you are legally required by the North Korean government to have a photo frame of the leaders of North Korea, you know, the 3 leaders, on your wall. And if the house were to go up in flames from fire, you would have to stay in your house and protect that photo frame. And if you don't and save yourself and get out of the house, you will be severely punished, and the next generation of your family will be punished. When I say severely punished, basically means you're gonna die. And if you disrespect Kim Jong-un, or I don't know why I said June, it sounds like I'm saying a month. If you disrespect Kim Jong-un or any of the leaders in any way, you will get the death penalty. So yeah, don't disrespect the guy. He doesn't like being called names. I mean, I can't blame him. Also, for foreign people who visit North Korea, they have to be with a tour guide at all times and cannot leave the area where the tour guide is. So basically, they're stuck with the tour guide everywhere they go, other than the hotel room. And the tourists that do see North Korea only see that part where the people there are somewhat wealthy and successful somehow. And that's a reason, because Kim Jong-un made sure that the people in Pyongyang are somewhat wealthy and make the country not look a pigsty, yeah? So, to live in the area where tourists go, you basically see what North Korea is trying to make you see. So, yeah, it's all propaganda. And the disturbing side of North Korea, where no cameras access to, like, there's a full area of North Korea, areas everywhere that cameras cannot get in. You might see one photo or two, because there was a photo of a girl who was eating grass, and that was not supposed to be seen. North Korea don't want you to see that, So many people have tried to escape North Korea, and some have accomplished that. Yeonmi Park is probably the most famous for escaping North Korea, as she explains how it really is to live there in parts that no one knows about. She explains how everywhere is and how life is in North Korea, so you should actually check it out. North Korea have tried tracking her down, but she's in USA now living a great life. So yeah. Remember when I said North Korea tried to make their country look good, like to foreigners? Well, there has been some controversial things that happen. There was a North Korean TikTok account that would post videos basically to make the country look good. And there was an account on Instagram with pictures making the country look good again. But a guy done research, I think his name's Nightfam, on the profile picture of this North Korean account. And it turned out to be a random young Asian man in his 20s on Google. You can literally search it up. But watch this guy's video first. It's a really good video. But yeah, it was just a random guy. And again, it's all propaganda to make the country look good. North Korea has wars with America, and North Korean citizens believe that America is basically the devil because Kim Jong-un despises America and Donald Trump. And the North Korea's military is so strong from the Soviet Union, and that's why North Korea is so powerful. Hopefully one day North Korea will be a good country to live in. Maybe one day, man. Who knows? The world is always spinning.